It was once just an idea until breaking ground in November of 2016, and now here it is in all its glory. Spectacular SoFi Stadium here in metropolitan Los Angeles. Here is Braden Narvison ready to get us started, and we are underway here in Los Angeles. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down. They'll run with a rookie drafted in the 3rd round. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The Chargers at 7-5 now in the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now Herbert going to change the look. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chains, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd down and 4. And now an audible here into something else. There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And his kick is absolutely
right down the middle, baby.
And the Chargers grab themselves
good defense, Scatty. Good defense on your end.
Probably hoping to get him a little bit
I tagged everybody in the chat so we can get some guys to jump into your stream and watch it. We're streaming on my end too, but I'm not going to post.
But he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Nix to the air. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Here's Nix. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. Now a 2nd and 6. Nix to throw again. Quick hitter here. It's complete. 7 yards there and a first down. Well, they clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. And I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that. I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
To throw is Nix. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Here's Nix once more. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And Sutton will have a Broncos first down as the tackle made at the 31-yard line. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Right. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Mims in motion right. Back to the air with Nix. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
Working out of the gun is Nix. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now it's Nix. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Charger drive about to get going. And the stakes in this game certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, but there are no shortage of other teams in the NFC looking to take that spot from them.
Starting with the guys on the other side of the field because they're on the outside looking in, and no one likes to be in that position. You want to be in the room, not looking inside to see everyone else having fun. One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't. But he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Now it's Herbert. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him incomplete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That third down conversion good for 23.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. That's about as good as a linebacker can diagnose that play, isn't it?
It certainly is, and what he did really well is that while he was diagnosing, he got his feet in motion without actually going anywhere and taking a false step that he had to make up later. He read it, got his feet in motion, and then he just took off and made the play.
The Chargers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Now Herbert going to shift his guys around. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Herbert now. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half. And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting. Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's 2nd and 10. Nix from the shotgun. Quick hitter here. It's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Yeah, they're killing it with those in and out routes. Slants in and outs. Wow.
Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 1. Nix looking to throw again. The throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Throwing Nix. It's Williams on the catch. And he will have the Broncos 1st down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Now a 1st carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. They work now on 2nd and 9. To throw, here's Nix. This one swung out to Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
They'll try to run this one in. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. So stuffed from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Operating from the gun, Nix. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Mike Gesicki, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead.
Wow. In and out and slanted the fuck out of me.
And this is up and good to make it 7-3. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one.
I will admit, I do get frustrated with guys that run base defense because it helps them out so much. Don't have to do nothing.
Bring this to the 30.
Base defense is like the blitz defense.
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Catch made by Slayton. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down. Needed the 40, but he's a yard or 2 shy. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1. The final shot before the break for Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Frustrating, man. Frustrating. Just fucking in and out, in and out, in and out. Slant, slant, slant. In and out, slant. And you got to beat that base defense coverage. That shit's frustrating. You should be undefeated with that type of shit, dog. You can't be playing like that and not be fucking 6-5, fool. You should be undefeated.
They will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Second and 6. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Here is 3rd and 5. Nix to the air. He's got his target. That's
what's up, Bam?
And he will have
I mean, you know, just playing Matty. Matty is fucking giving me the slant in and out treatment like a son of a bitch. I mean, killing me with that shit, dog.
That can give him a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Back to throw. Nix.
That's fucked up. Number 5 still caught that. That's fucked up.
Big play on that one.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Nix firing quickly here. And that's
damn, dog. Fucking slant champion, dude. Fuck.
3rd and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes,
I forget to pick something else. God damn.
Pick up a lot of yardage after
Wow.
the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. He's got it to Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Javonte Williams from 8 yards.
Wow, dude, we had all the right coverage and he fucking had all the right blocking. And he did do that. He did. He heard me. He's like, oh, you want to see something else, huh? And he did a little fucking little RPO. Yeah, man, he's chewing me up with that shit, though. Like slant, in and out, slant, left, right, left. Fuck. Okay.
No chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They make their 2nd half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Hitting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
Get the
and
fuck
the play
off.
goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Herbert going to change the play here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run this one in, and he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there, with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year, and the Chargers have cut it back within a score. So the rushing touchdowns continue to stack up, CD. That now 15 for him on the year.
And give him a ton of credit for staying healthy, being a smart runner, and it's showing just how important he's been to his team. He's got to be their MVP at this point in the season, and those votes may have been turned into league MVP votes when it's all said and done.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Final minute now of the third quarter. Here's Nix. He'll air this one out from Mims. This is intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And that's going to be caught downfield by Slayton. And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 58 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Huge loss. 14-yard loss. That's insane, bud.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Justin Herbert looking to pass. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And he is out of bounds, but not
Hi, Bam. Nice talking to you, brother. Thanks for joining. Get those children to sleep.
And that'll lead to a third down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Herbert changing things up. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 14. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Here's Herbert. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
And this Bronco defense really selling out to stop the run, and it pays off. They get him behind the line twice in a row. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak, not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Josh Palmer, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chargers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. A late turnover is so often the difference in a ball game, and here the turnover leads to the go-ahead touchdown.
So repeat after me, partner. You have to take care of the football. In order to protect a lead, you must take care of the football. Ball security. How many times do they have to say it? They've been preaching it since day one of camp, and it came back to bite them right there.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. Now a short one to Gesicki. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it's 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Mims in motion right. Working out of the gun is Nix. That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Now it's Nix. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 19. That one goes for 24 yards.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. Williams will take it in. Touchdown, Denver.
And This is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. This is 1st and 10. Herbert to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Now Herbert going to change the look. Now Herbert. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete.
That gets him the first down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. Here comes 2nd down at 5. Herbert gonna throw. Open man, it's Palmer. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Here's 1st down. And now they'll shift things around. Throwing, Herbert. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he gets it down to the 32. But just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches. Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 19. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. And it's caught. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
That was a fucking window. That was a dot. Slayton came through right there.
Here we go. 1st and goal. Edwards touchdown, Chargers. What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead. And also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up.
Hey, I'm talking about a victory already. Boy, this is Madden. Anything can happen in Madden.
Not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether
that was a hell of a
playing
pick.
him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
That dude's big, too.
We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he will have a Charger 1st down, and that
was a tough game.
Gets him to the finish line.
That was tough.
That was an excellent come from behind.
I was frustrated, definitely.
Especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come from behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for the Chargers, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-5. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they fall to 6-6 now on the campaign. And they'll try for a better outcome next week as they head to D.C. to take on the Washington Commanders.
All right. That was a tough game.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon
We
Gordon.
did have a trade game
So
with my
long,
running
everybody.
back, and we absolutely underachieved. He needed 175 yards rushing. The way this cat was playing, it was not going to happen. I got 51 yards, bud. I've had three trade games with this guy, man, for dev up, and I've not been able to accomplish any of them. I've been denied, and now denied again to get a dev up on Mr. Johnson. So, what a bummer. Let's go to the receiving side. Jimmy Horn, 7 for 81 yards. Mike, 7 for 82 with a touchdown. Or 7 for 116 yards with a touchdown. Yes, Rico, it was a tough win. And Javonte Williams, 3 for 27 yards and a touchdown. So, yeah, that was a tough one. INT for James. I can't pronounce this cat's name, but that was a user pick on my end. Yeah. He's fast. He's like a 96 speed. So, and Martin got an INT on me earlier in the game. Got a sack by Benito. Got an INT by Thule. That was a good one there. That was a tough game. I was frustrated. I was bitchy. I was whiny. That's what happens. You at least want to be competitive. Oh, yeah, there he is. Look at that 67 overall, dude. Check it out. Let's do hybrid. I know Prom already hit me up to inquire about him. But look at that shit, 96 speed, dog. I got +2, so you know what I mean? He was probably 94, and now we got him at 96. So hit power 87, that's pretty good. Yeah, man. He's a good safety. That was a big time INT right there at the end of the game, so we'll take it. All right, fellas. I'll talk to you guys later. Oh yeah. Here. Let's read the disappointment real quick. Fuck. Oh my God, I got a bye week and I play mattyscats after my bye week, so I play in back-to-back games. No Dev. Oh, it's such a bomber, and he's such a good running back too. Good running back, tackle breaking machine. So yeah, look at that on the top of the screen. Bye week and Broncos week 15. So I got another matchup with this cat, dude. So it ain't over yet. What am I looking at my schedule? Let's see. Yeah, I beat Rich, and I think I made him quit. I made Rich quit for the season. He got beat by Defjam, and then he quit right there at the season. That was it. His season was over. He didn't even want to play no more. Mr. Big T whooped my ass. Motherfucker, dude. What a fucking fucker. Jags. That was a really good game, man. I was behind with 2 minutes left. I don't remember what the score was. I have the stream, so yeah, but I was behind and came back and won. And I think he's 10-1. Just lost his second game to the Raiders, so he's lost both games to the AFC West. So yeah, right on. I got beat up bad by the Patriots. He whooped my ass, dude. The score doesn't tell the truth because we had a disconnect on my end, so he got the forced win. He wasn't available to play because he hadn't had the team, so I had the forced win. Titans hit hard, beat me. He beat the shit out of me, 42-63. Giants, we got the win there. Commanders, that was a tough game. That was a shootout right there. Cowboys, that was a forced win. Bengals, forced win. Lost to the Colts pretty bad. He beat the snot out of me. All my mouthpieces were all over the field. Then we got the win right here. We got a late bye week and then 4 games left in the season. Look at that. AFC West, AFC West, AFC West. I got all my rivals right there. Then we got Zach at the end. Ooh, Zach and I always have good games. Zach is the main commissioner for the MZK league that I'm in. All right, y'all. Peace out.